All I ever wanted. How's everybody? How's everybody? Are we here? Are we not? Are we there? Are we not? Do I need that on? Yeah. Adam, how are you? Great. It's 9 o'clock. It's 10 to 9 here, 5 to 9 p.m. So it's Monday morning for you. I hope you had a great week. I hope you had a good weekend. I hope it wasn't too stressful. Yes, well done. I hope you had a great weekend. If it was simple, it was simple. But you know, it's Monday morning for you now. So I'm just about to spark up some stuff that I got. I don't know what it is though. And I'm just gonna relax. Deadly. Yeah, got a big week. Well done. Well done. You know, you had a quiet weekend. You know, yeah. I hope you I really do. Just hope nothing comes your way that shouldn't. So if I had to talk to you this morning, like 6, 7, 8 a.m., it would have been your Sunday evening. So I missed you on that. I'm in good mood. No arguments with the missus. No arguments with the kids. No sicknesses really. Positive energy. A good meal. Made potato skins. Made lovely big baked potatoes. Chopped them in half. Scooped them out. Bit of cream cheese. Bit of butter. Salt and pepper. Bit of bacon lardons in. Bit of cheese on top under the grill. You know. And so you know, I can't complain. Now I tell you what, guys. I got my wages 2 days ago. Guys, I got my wages 2 days ago, and I've £30 left. £30 left out of my universal credit. I'm no rich man. I just spent my last 50 quid on a bag of weed. You know, I'm not a rich man. Oh. Keeping busy is good for your head. It's good for the pocket. It's good for paying the bills. You know what I mean? And I've been learning, guys. Well, I've been trying. Some people say, "Oh, you don't sound any different." It's like, what do you mean? I've just started. I literally just started playing. You know. If I was there, I'd shout out and it was me. Yeah, yeah. Absolutely. No, look, and you know what? I'll be looked after. I had the money. You know, well, I tell a lie, I have a little bit of money in my savings, but I don't have to into it, you know. Killed me. It killed me. I mean, killed me sending that message. Spending 50 quid on that. So something that'll be gone by 4 o'clock tomorrow. But like, whose fault's that? Should try learn the bomb funk. MCs into the freestyle. I'll try. I'm going to try whatever it takes to learn how to play. I'm a complete novice. I'm just like you. I'm just like you. Actually, I'm probably less of a man than you. Why? Because I haven't dealt with the loss of my mother or my partner. I don't mean to bring that up, but I'm just saying. But we're flying around with the single chords, the single. How are you, Eve? Have a great, if people say we're cheesy and stupid, fuck them, Adam. From one man to the next, before you leave the house today, I hope you have a safe and well, productive day, and I hope to speak to you later on in the evening. Evie, I hope you're well. And anyone else who came in there, sorry if I missed people. How are you, Chris Walters? Hello from Somalia. I remember you saying that and I thought, how are you from Somalia? And her name is Chris Waters. Well, maybe it is, maybe it's not. It doesn't sound like a Somalian name. But oh, why did they die? Do you remember their faces? Do you remember the story? And do you remember the tales of those brave men and women? Have you forgotten your father's dreams? Have you forgotten what it means to live on this land? Very good. Jeez, I hate that. I feel bad in you, and you can't even talk because sometimes it's poxy. I feel bad in you. 2 cocoa tomorrow and a cup of tea. Take a few drags off a spliff. These are all things I do to help me. Have a hot shower. I usually get you take the thing off the shower head off and you just hold it on the neck. I used to get bad strep throat, streptococcal, honest to God. And I used to have to hold Villa glass, bro. I have to hold it on that. Oh, I fucking wish I haven't been sick in ages. I'm fucking hope you're not sick for a while. Oh, do you remember what it means? Do you remember Damn you 15. And I hope you can hear it now. I mean, my throat's literally on fire. I can't even smell. It's bollocks. I hate it. You have to try gargle salt water. I'm telling you right now, a tiny little, about that much heavy salt. Don't swallow it or you'll make yourself sick. Gargle it, spit it out. Gargle it, spit it out. Gargle it, spit it out. I'm telling you. Send your fella to the shop to get marshmallows. Some of you are thinking, what are you on about? Marshmallows, the big ones, the small ones, whatever. Not only does it suit going down because it's soft and fluffy and it reaches the spots that you'd love to reach with you, but I'm telling you now, the marshmallow root is the #1 ingredient in Bronco Stop. It helps all that. And please listen to me when I say this. Drink, not boiling. Boil the kettle. Pour it into a cup and add a tiny bit. I wouldn't even do that. I'd leave it to cool down, I'm telling you. Or just take the kettle just before it's about to boil and sip that throughout the night, and it kills the bacteria in your throat. It aids digestion, and it will help you with acid and all the other shit. I'm telling you, I was watching it the other night. So please do those few things for me. And if you want to sing along, I made this song up myself 20 seconds ago. Do you remember what it means to be born in this land? Have you forgotten the stories? Have you forgotten their faces? Nobody knows what it means. There you go. Moving on up. Excuse me. Yes, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fly high, so high. Yeah. How are yous? How you rap, Scott? I'm feeling emotional about my country this evening. So I'm trying to sing up lyrics. Oh, you see, it's so sad to me. Oh, to see what is going on. Oh, it makes me cry. Oh, to see we've forgotten what it means. Come from this place. Oh, we've forgotten what it means. We've forgotten what it means to you and me. I'm saddened by what I see. This is not what my daddy wanted. This is not what was made in their dreams. Oh, Take it easy. Yeah, no, I'm having a good laugh. I'm having a good time. But I'm very interested in learning more chords. Because it's a damn shame what's happening in my country. So what are we to do, me and you? The light beams. The lies, the greed. Yeah, we have to just keep on keeping on. Hold on. Keep on holding on. Very simple, you see. You just gotta keep going on. We'll get there. Don't worry. We will fucking get there in the end. There's only one place I'm going, and that's up. We've dug so many tunnels, the only way is up. The only way is up. Very quiet tonight, guys, but I expect that. Sunday night. The missus is in bed, the kids are in bed. The boards are twirbling. I cleaned me back garden, I can show you. Well, didn't clean it, but swept it. We got all our vegetables up here. Potatoes, courgettes, I think, and then something else. We swept it all up. Shit. You know. And here's my little dungeon in here. Brilliant. My day's been brilliant, honestly. I hope yours has been good. Thanks very much, Evie. My day's been really good. I'm on a day of reflection, you know. I know what my body does be telling me. And for a few days I was sleeping early in the day. I was up late at night. I wasn't hugging my partner. I wasn't eating. I ate 3 days in a row now. I've had 3 good sleeps in a row now. The kids are all asleep now. You know, I'm really feeling good. We had jacket potatoes. No, not jacket, potato skins. First time we ever tried them. You know, we got the big bacon potatoes, and we bacon proper chopped them in half, and we scooped it out and mixed it, and that was nice, very nice now. And we had just a bit of chicken with it, and some cucumber salad. Really, that was really it. We were gonna have a roast, but we said fuck it, not today. Oh, so good, guys, that peach day. Jude, if you're in here, I love you. You know, here's an interesting one. Here, now we can have a conversation now. So when you go to the shop, right, because you are a little bit older now and the kids have grown up and moved away, like, what do you be buying? Like, we'd be buying heaps of shit. We went today for the small shop, it was 130 quid. That was for 20% of what we normally buy. I was shocked. I was like, well, no, we can't waste this. We have to make meals out of what we buy. If we open a pack and we only use half, we have to know what we're going to use the other half for. Fucking hell. Like, is it easy for you? Is it easy for you to do you literally always eat what's there? You just cook a tiny little meal between, you use 2 pots, you know, 2 cups, like, or do you use fucking sometimes go around and go, Jesus, you know, or, you know. We didn't have any dog food to buy, no toiletries to buy, no shampoos, no extras. Like, we just bought some healthy stuff. £130. Yeah, yeah. We've done that a few times, yeah. we've done what we had to stop doing was going for the pastries at the start, because halfway around we'd eat them. And never mind the children, but we'd fucking eat them. Sushi, you get the sushi, and then we'd say, I'll put that in the car. We'd have that on the way home. £7 sushi. I wasn't even hungry, it's just because it was there. But I just sometimes wonder what it's like. Now, I lived alone for a long time, guys, so maybe I'm being hypocritical, but maybe I'm so far removed from that now that I wouldn't even know what it's like. Some people only like microwave meals, or some people just will boil a gammon on a Sunday and they'll have gammon and whatever else for the next 4 days. How are you, Ricky Ricks? Oh, well, I got some new stuff. I think he got the name wrong. He said it was Gurpy, but I googled it and there's only a thing called Gurple, and it's an indica hybrid, so... Or, sorry, it's meant to be a sativa. No, Gurple is a sativa, but I've never heard... Yeah, well, whatever. Anyway, I picked it up a minute ago. And I'm just trying to sing a few songs. Genuinely. I don't care if I get embarrassed anymore, I told you so. It's not meant to sound great, I'm only playing it 3 days. Tell that lie, about a week now. How are you? Thanks very much, John. Just today we went with... It was actually from your conversation last night, or Rabs, who asked me what we were going to do. I know it was one of us, it was one of the three of us. And I said that to her today, and we were going to do a roast, and then we just, in the car on the way home, we said, nah, fuck that. No, we'll just... I came up with the idea of the jacket potatoes because it's easy. They're very filling. You pick them up and you bite the fucking things. And we put lardons and onions and all in it, and very filling. So we just said we'll have a little bit of shit beside it, But had a lovely dinner. When you eat it and there's no fighting and stuff and no waste. I hate waste. Never knew I hate waste until I started buying fucking shopping for a family of 5. And it ain't my money most of the time, it's me missus. Do you know, an egg dropped on the floor a few years back, I'd go, I don't give a fuck. A few steaks go out of date in my fridge, and I don't give a fuck. Now it's like, fucking, someone better eat that, you better eat that, you better fucking eat that. Fucking hell, man. I used to go to the shop every week and spend 30 quid, 35 quid sometimes. That was it, a week. And then I'd spend £700 on crack. There you go. I used to spend 35 quid a week on shopping, and I used to spend 700 quid a week on crack. And if you had told me that at the time, I would have said, what? No, I divide my money up evenly. I think Evie's gone to bed now. She's not well, so I hope she wakes up tomorrow better. She has tonsillitis, and it's not nice when it's all swollen and you can't enjoy a fucking smoke or your cup of tea or fucking anything. So I like people popping pills, but if you have any strong painkillers, fucking take them. You only live once. Don't be sitting there, oh, I like it. Fuck off. Take the painkillers. Ricky, how are you? How did you get on? I know you said something yesterday about was it something about the in-laws or something? You had to go somewhere yesterday. I can't remember. I hope you're well. Bit disappointed that Sean O'Malley lost. Don't know why I like him. Maybe because he looks like a cunt who you'd laugh at, but then he'd punch your head in. He's a stoner. I don't like the fact that he has a Vietnamese wife. That's not... I have nothing against the Vietnamese, but I just thought, out of nowhere, what? Is she bleeding him for money or something? How are you, Bernie? Just having a little chin wag here, guys. Nothing special now. But I've been in the mood to sing. I've been trying, guys, but the neighbour, it's a bit late. I know I'm not that loud, but I just don't want to be a cunt, So what we've come up with so far is... remember? Do you remember the stories? Do you remember their faces? You know the ones we all know. Ones that gave their life. Oh, do you remember what it means to live on this dear land? Oh, 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 it's sad to see such a travesty going on under our nose. Who has the answer? Nobody knows. All I know, those brave men and those brave women, oh, 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 they died in vain. If we don't, oh, if we don't stand up for this land. Sorry, guys. Oh, it's coming. It's coming, guys. I'm going to be singing these songs for us all. You know, songs of hope, songs of home, songs of heritage, and songs that I made up myself. It's a lovely chill evening. About suppose something interesting. Well, no, it's a topic. It's food for thought. It's food for thought when we're out and about. Like, I never thought I'd be putting guitar videos up. You know, it's just that what's going on in my life now. But if I was back home, I would be doing it. We all have to carry ourselves a certain way. I can't act like some man or that person. I don't know if I'll be doing what Paul Nolan does, that Mousy does. I don't know. But what I know is I'll be doing something with regards to showing on my YouTube, on my TikTok, whatever, what's going on. You know? But yeah. But yeah, when I get a little condenser mic in here and I get my little soundboard going and I know a few notes, this place will be known as the fucking Rebel fucking Shed. We're on some Gurpy right now, whatever it is, Gurple. I think he just threw a name at me, to be quite honest with you. I googled it, but it tastes like mid-range at best. But it's better than fucking nothing, innit? Definitely not as nice as the wedding cake that I had. I'll show you the video in a minute. But, you know. Yeah, around, yeah. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, do. Oh, well, look there, Jono, you're doing something that I've been talking about for ages, but I chose my car and my cannabis. Not going to lie, I'm going to call it spade. I've been thinking about buying a drone for 60 quid off Amazon. You can buy one for 140, you can buy one for 440, you can buy one for 890. Depends on how much you want to spend, but I've thought about it. So if you do it, you've done something that I've been thinking about. You know, because I thought, okay, I'll get a drone. But then you see half the place you go around, people say, take that drone down. It's like, shut your face. If I had a fucking or what do you call it, a fucking remote control car, you wouldn't say fuck all, would you? I'm not allowed. Well, then why did they sell them on Amazon then, you stupid cunt? I couldn't have one. Because too many people would be complaining about it, and that would make me angry. It's like, I don't want to see you in any way, you stupid cunt. I'm just passing your garden anyway. What makes your garden so fucking important anyway? Out here medicating. This one has a bit more of a peppery. The creaminess is gone. It's 22. It's 20 past. Yeah. Well, it's. Oh, please tell me when it's 21. 21. Has any of you went through this stage that every time you look at the clock, it's always like 2:02, 4:04, 14, 14, 21, 21. Has anyone that ever happened to you? Happens to me all the fucking time. My missus will tell you that. It's like, I don't know how many fucking times. And is that because I'm good at knowing what an hour is, or is it every hour I have a joint? That I don't know what it is, but it's all every time I look at the clock, it's 21, 21, 22, 22, 23, 23, 24, 24, whatever the fuck. I thought there was, it's a rainy day here, very gloomy. Seems later at 4 p.m. Oh, 4 p.m. 4 p.m. Yeah, that's what it was like the last 2 days here, Ricky. Yesterday in particular, it was pissing rain all day. At 4 o'clock, it looked like 11 o'clock at night. Now it's a lovely evening, guys. It is. I'm really happy, you know, I'm in a good place. So to say that, if you're on drugs or you want to kill yourself tonight, hang yourself, or you plan on stabbing yourself tonight, you don't see any beauty in that. You don't hear it, you know. You're just lost in your own world, and I'm not. I'm not blind ignorant anymore, and I do appreciate the little things. If I have to look at that for the rest of my life, that's good with me. This is my little king, this is my little castle. You know, it's not going to change unless I get a good job and start making some real money. Then we can get a different house. But I don't want to be caught in the rat race. Even I want to own my own home, suck a dick. Yes, I would. If I have the money, I'd buy some land. Yeah, great. But yeah, honestly, bro, I'll show you. Look, well done for looking. Like, I'm in the UK now. I'm not in Ireland, so I'm further down south. So, but it's 9:30 at night. It's 9:30 at night. You know what I mean? And then obviously I have Mother Ireland. I always told you you'll never see a better pair of tits than them. I don't care what you say. Even if your missus had them right now, you'd run up the stairs. Mother Ireland, do you understand? And then we've got that piece of shit. But anyway. There's my little garden. And this is my little dungeon. And this is the little smoke dungeon. Yeah. Stays bright till day 10 down west of Ireland, mate, yeah. Yeah, it's mad. Especially in the summer, guys. In another month or two, it doesn't get dark till 11. How are you, Simone? What's happening, Simone? In my world. Oh, but we're talking about children. Deadly. Have you only got the one, Bernie? Or it's a son, obviously. We have a 4-year-old now. I love her. She's the sweetest thing in the world. I had to give out the Hardy ear there. He's 11. But I had to told his mother to shut up. You know, and I told him after I had a little go at him, I said, it's Sunday. Mum wants you to spend time with you. I want to spend time with you. But if you hear me cursing or you hear me using bad language, I'm a man. And I'm the man of the house. And you shouldn't look at me and say I can copy that. You should say there must be a reason why he's using that bad language. He's an adult. And, you know, you have to teach them every day. The sunrise is early, bro. Fucking 4:30 now. Well, no, it's about 5 now, 5:30 a.m. But in a couple of months, it's going to be 4. It's going to be great because I can wake and bake with you. As soon as the sun comes out, it's like wake and bake. So it'll be really fun. 5 a.m. Yeah. No, you swear we are living in fucking Norway or some shit. I have to say though, Ricky Ricks, the summer in England is hotter than the summer in Ireland. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. It was 37 degrees one time. I nearly fucking died. I was on shift. I was working at the time as a bin man. I nearly died, bro. 2 months of it didn't go below 33 degrees and all. Horrible. No aircon, by the way. No aircon. I'm a cheap guy. I can't need to be spending 400 to 500 quid on an aircon unit for 2 months of the year. Oh no, this is uncomfortable, disgusting, horrible, sweaty fucking. Now, okay, you can go out and enjoy it with the kids and all that, but I'm saying it's a weird one. You think England's cold? It ain't fucking cold in fucking July and August, I tell you. It ain't fucking cold. It's fucking sweltering, sweaty, humid as fuck. And I heard it's got something to do with being surrounded by salt water, and then there's something around it. I watched a YouTube video about it the other day. 38 out of nowhere, well done. I don't have any children of my own. I have stepchildren now, and I'm very fond of them. But, you know, I wanted to end my life for many years. And the reason why I didn't have a child is because I didn't want a child to be 6 months or a year and then I take my life. My mother always told me never to do that. And it killed me because I lived with my pain, I lived with my shame for years. All that shit. And here I am now, but, you know, hopefully there's still time for me and my missus. She's only 33, 32, I don't know. She's probably in here now going, fuck's sake. June 20th or so. Yeah, I was saying today, June, like honestly, my missus was saying, like, I think it's the last bit of cloudy, dull shit we're going to get. We had 2 days of rain there, that's it now. That's done. That's it now. There's no water now. Well, obviously it's going to rain the next couple of days, but it's literally UK, they lied to you. It just be fucking Baltic. Not even that bad. I remember going to work in the cold, it was fucking cold, it wasn't rainy. Ireland's rainy, wet, sleety, shite, horrible, all winter. But England wasn't that bad, and then all of a sudden summer hit and it was 37 degrees, bro. 40 if you got into your car. Disgusting. No air conditioning. You know what I mean? The houses aren't built to withstand it. Fucking hot, bro. I used to walk in the fucking Carvery and I don't know how many old women just hit the deck, just doof, fainted. Standing there at the hot deck, I went, turkey! And then just doof, gone. Fucking hated the place. I used to stand in the freezer. I used to go into the freezer, guys. You know the deep freeze? When I was a chef, I used to run into the freezer, pull me jacks down, rip open me white shirt, guys. I'm telling you now, boxers and all. Just in a little fry me in -25, and I just go, oh, 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 oh. And then I just quickly throw back on, wipe my face, splash my hands and I'll go straight back out to the deck and I'll, yeah, how he is? Would you like a Yorkshire? Fucking dying in bits, in a hoop. And you know why? Because businesses turn off the fucking induction fans. Why? Because it saves fucking money. Scumbags, sweltering. Honestly, UK summer is different now. There's something happened in the last 10 years. Yeah, well, that's the thing. My missus, we had a little bit of a rocky situation going on for a while till I got to understand, like, my missus most time when we go away is ill. Like, a hotel, a spa, trip away, staying in a friend, she's always ill because she's not with the kids. And then sometimes when the kids are here, she's a bit stressed and she can't wait for them to get to go to their dad's for the weekend. And then when they do, she's ill because she's, you know what I mean? And it's a very tricky one for me. Like, you know, I'm like, well, I'm kind of relaxed now. The gap's free for the next 2 days. But like, we have an 11-year-old now. He's giving a load of guff. Shut up, man. Oh, no, I won't. No, I won't. I don't want that for dinner. All this shit. And he's going to Harry Potter World tomorrow with 50 quid in his pocket. So I stopped him dead in his tracks. Actually, I actually told him I'd take his glasses off and smashed them. Shouldn't have done that. But he was only in the door about 20 minutes. And I told him, I said, if you say that one more time, I'm going to take your glasses off and smash them. And if your dad comes in and says that, I says, you know what's going to happen then as well. Because I don't ask them to do anything. And that's the problem I'm learning. I don't ask them to do anything. And it has me and them out warning. People can say, oh, but you smoke weed and you sit in the garden. Yeah, I do. And I choose to show use. What about all the fucking moments of the day? Up to me fucking eyeballs. Pizza restaurant, I used to do that too. Go in the walk-in freezer and air out, bro. Ricky, I'm telling you, it's the only thing, isn't it? Swear to God. And on America, you know, America's not like Ireland. We're 200 years behind fucking America. But like, you live in the climate, like we don't know what, like a hot day in Ireland where everyone takes the day off for like 26. Like everyone just everyone's out. Even if you don't drink, you're on piss. Sun's out. What's that? It's hot. But here, people are like literally, oh, get me away. It burns. It's fucking. It's hot, bro. I don't know what the fuck's going on. 37 degrees it was one day. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. That's about 90, 100 degrees Fahrenheit or some shit. I think it's yeah. I think it's a torrid, isn't it? A torrid is whatever Fahrenheit. I don't fucking know. It's a lovely aftershave. That's what I know. Um, yeah, exactly. Bernie. Well, he's 6. He's 6 now. You know, and you had him at 36. So if I don't want to tell anyone's age, but what I mean is you're still young. Look, my man's 62, and she tells me about people in their 40s and all. You're still young. You're fucking young. You're only a young man. When people die in the paper, you're only young. You're only young. We are. It's what we put into our bodies and what we do to ourselves that makes us, you know, live a very short life. Unless God calls you home early, whatever. But I've always wanted to have a son or a daughter, and now I have them. They're in my face all day, and I love them. Like, you know, I try and teach them. I don't want to be a narky parent. I had narky parents. I don't want to be a narky parent, but it's not okay. You tell me, is it okay for the kid to turn around and say, "Shut up" to his mum? No, it's not. It's not. You don't do it to your football manager. You don't do it to your principal. You don't do it to your nanny, and you won't. So certainly won't do it to fucking my wife. That's what I'd say to him. Your mum, my wife. You know. Yeah, yeah. So you can do both. Yeah, well, there you go. You can teach them, and you know what? Fair play to it. You know, I always say, you know, I've been in a couple of relationships before this one where there was a child. You know, a few of them, and I got to know them for 2 or 3 years, or whatever, and I had to walk away. And every kid is great in their own way, you know. But what I will say is, um, I think a man is important in a child's life, but that can be an uncle, that can be um, a cousin, or that can be a granddad. It doesn't have to be dad or stepdaddy, you know, if that's not in the occasion. But it does have to be. You need a brain, and you need to be reaffirmed. You need to in front of them know she's right. You know, I just threw a fucking junk dummy fucking clean pad. Exactly, Rab. Exactly. This is what I mean. This is what I mean. That the two of them aren't able to pick up the dog poo because it makes them gag. The two of them can't walk the dogs because they're tired, or it's too stressful, or they don't know how to do the dishwasher because it's too confusing. They don't know how to scrape their plates. You know what I mean? Like, and they're lovely kids. I'm not complaining about them. They're lovely kids. They are. They're not come up in a rough home. They don't come from a rough house. They love their gaming, but they get spoiled. You know, they've been spoiled. You know, Dad was work 60 hours a week all their life. I'm not. He doesn't have. He has a relationship with them, but I don't think they bond. I don't know. He dropped them off today. He loves them. I see that. But from what I hear from my partner is, um, he gets dropped off. They get dropped off at the nannies, and he goes off and does jobs. Like, he works. He hasn't got time really. So, but I can't take away from him, say if he doesn't love them or not. But um, I sometimes I question myself and say, like, I could just leave it. I could just leave it and just be here and not. But then I just know it's not good for them. It's not good for my missus. It's not good for their younger sister. So, well, what did Rick? How much is Ricky? I have AC, but it costs so much to run it. There you go. I don't use it unless I'm home. So my apartment is still basically unbearable the first hour or so when I get back. Yeah. Well, if you ever get a time, I know you probably know about this, but you can get these things where you turn on before. But you're right. You're right. You know, that's the good thing about hotels, guys. That's why I love hotel stays. I go in and the first thing I look for is the thermostat because I'm not paying for it. Beep. Oh, that's lovely and cold. Or if it's, oh, that's really, you know what I mean? Because I'm not paying for that shit. But over here, and as I said, Ricky, you're never guaranteed. We could spend 400, because they're about 400 quid for a decent one. But then again, right, if you get a decent one, it's only for one fucking room. And none of us sit in that room. So no, we can't afford all the different ones. So we just get fans, and what fans do is blow hot air up your ass all night long. What can you do? I'd rather a fan than no fucking fan. You know. But like we're never guaranteed. We could spend money on a fucking decent aircon, and then we get 6 days of fucking. Do you know what I mean? Sun. Like you just it's still Britain at the end of the day. Um. But yeah, well, I'm waffling now. But you know what? See the difference is like there's no day naps. When there's arguments in the home now. I don't know about you, so maybe it's a bit of an immature thing, but sometimes when you're fighting or you have an heated argument, you just want to lock yourself in your room. I don't know how adults do it. I don't know how people like Rab and shit. I don't know all and stuff how they would react. Is that like? But with some stress, sometimes I say, you know, you go to bed and then you're up all night and things. But I didn't do that the last few days, so I always feel better. I'm a cunt. If I have a day nap, guys, I'm a cunt. I wake up a junkie. And I know people, even me, like is in, that might be a bit excessive, but it's maybe for the first 10 minutes, maybe for the first half an hour, maybe till I have a fat joint. But if I have a day nap, or if I wake up in the morning and then I go back to sleep for 2 or 3 hours, I'm not the same. I don't know what it is. But when I wake up, I'm not even trying to, that's nothing to be proud of. I just mean, so most mornings, when I open my eyes, I have to go up. Not straight away. Sometimes it takes 10 minutes, you look at your phone. But I can't go back to sleep, because I know. My missus even says, don't go back to sleep, you know what you're like. During the day, if I have a little 2-hour nap on the sofa, I wake up like a moody bastard. Just fucking, do you know what I mean? So I don't try not to do it. Oh, sorry guys, what's that? It gets worse to put it there. Look, sorry, see, this keeps freezing, guys, so I have to keep going from top messages to all messages for some reason. So sometimes I don't get to read. The forest out, yeah, out west in California, it's hot but not humid. There you go. Feels like, there you go. This is the type of thing. Dublin, where I come from, is on the east coast. It's windy as fuck. Now you might get the odd day, but I don't know, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, a hot day is 26, 27. Like, hot. Even more, 20, 21, 22 degrees Celsius. You know what I mean? But in the UK, it shoots up, right? And it's not that far away, but there's a fucking difference, and humid. It's very humid over here. I watched a YouTube video about it the other day. Why the UK summer feels so humid and some shit, and I can't remember why. But by Jesus, never experienced that like in my life. I've been to Spain and all that. This was worse. It was fucking worse. And this is one thing I don't get about Las Vegas and shit. I'd always love to go, but am I gonna be uncomfortable sitting around the pool? I don't necessarily like sun cream. Do I have to wear sun cream? How hot is it? How long are the days? We're in the fucking desert here. And then I heard it's freezing at night, so how does that work? Do I have to pack loads of winter stuff as well as a load of shorts and t-shirts? I'm a simple man, Spain, you get off and you go, hola, and you just fucking take it to your bar and that's it. I'm from Baltimore, well, from where Slick Slim Shady's from. Yeah, maybe 3 hours south of New York. Yeah, Baltimore. Well, didn't know it was Maryland. But and here's another one. Did anyone know how close Chicago is to fucking Canada? It's right there. It's literally right there. I thought Chicago was way out somewhere down south in the gangster hoods. It's not. It's right up there. Whoever thought Chicago would be the biggest kip it is? Very unlikely. 100 years ago, you would have thought that. Well, Baltimore. I have a friend that I met through NA who lived in Baltimore, married a woman and all that, and he was an alcoholic and destroyed himself. And she she put him into rehab and all that, and then when he was in rehab, she divorced him and all that. So when he got out, and he told me when you owe money in America, it's a big deal, and he owed mortgages and fucking all this other shit. She screwed him over big time. and he ended up on the drink on the streets back home. I think he lived over there for like 15, 20 years or something. Yeah, well, yeah. So that's literally nothing really in American standards, you know. Like how long can you drive? You can drive the whole length of Ireland. Correct me if I'm wrong. In 6 hours. Someone might say I'm full of shit, but I'm pretty sure in 6 hours you can drive. Nah, maybe not. Maybe. So okay, 8 hours max. Um, but like this is what baffles me about America. America's still a fantasy land to a lot of Irish people, or maybe simple folk like me. It's so big, it's vast, you know, and the wealth, big cities, and then the open wilderness. Like it's crazy. Um, like I've looked at how much 300,000 would get you a house in Texas, and oh my god, this thing looks like heaven. And you get 300,000 would get you over here. It's like a garage for them, like a fucking shed that's a shitty welly boots in. You know what I mean? And we've expected to work all our lives for a mortgage for that shite. You know? Um, the long flight from Britain. Cruise burn, yeah, I'd shit me pants as well. This is another thing, right? I heard the story about that plane that went down from Brazil. It was heading from Rio de Janeiro to Paris. Flight 1172 or some shit. And God bless them. Apparently they were still alive because something fucking happened. I don't know. It ripped apart in the middle of the year. And I just thought, oh my god, free falling in the pitch black from 20,000 feet into the ice wall. Fuck no, I'm not doing that. It's too long. You would have to drug me. You would have to drug me. I wouldn't be able to go. I don't care what people say. Oh, if I gave you 10 grand, no. I don't think. I think I'd lose. I think I'd lose my shit. I'd be like, this is too long and we're too high and there's no land. It's just water. I don't like that. You know, the longest flight I've ever done is 4.5 hours to Lanzarote, and that was years ago. Years ago, that was 20 years ago. Like, what age am I? It was 16. No, it was 8 years ago. But you guys don't have states. No, in Ireland we have counties. We have counties, right? So it'd be like which I don't know how many. I'm stupid now. I think what do we have? 28 counties. We should have 32. Yeah, we should have 32, but the British took 4, something like that. And yes, they did. And but we have what are they called? Leinster, Munster, Connacht, and Ulster, whatever that means. We have areas with multiple counties in them. Maybe it's like states, you know, the state of Leinster, the state of Connacht, the state of Ulster, and the state of Munster. Yeah. But the English, see, they tyrannised and plundered and stole everything to get. Yeah, yeah, that's what they did. Yeah, they stole all that. Yeah, we never done any of that shit. So they have Wales. The UK has Scotland and Wales, but technically they shouldn't. But anyway, that's a story for another day. You know, I haven't got the energy for that tonight. It takes you 18 hours to drive across Texas. Are you holy shit? Are you kidding me? And that's with an 8-lane highway with a speed limit of 80. See, this is what I mean. Do you understand? I can drive the length of my city in probably an hour. 2 hours, guys? How long can you drive from one part of Dublin to the next? I'm going to say an hour and a half. Like, we are a very small. The average wage in Ireland, correct me if I'm wrong, is 40 grand. Now, someone might say, you're way off, it's 32. The average wage in Ireland, I'm sure, is for about 40 grand a year. Like, we don't live like yous do. You know, honestly, we don't. We have shires. Yeah, we have shires. Well, Rab, maybe you can correct me if I'm wrong. I'd be having the laugh, like, slagging the English off, you know. Some people will say I have that right. But anyway, all I'm saying is, my beef is not with the English people no more. As Jude says, most humbly says, he used to hate the English until he moved here. And to be honest with you, so did I. So did I. We're taught it in school, you see. We're taught it, but we don't forget it. It's the only thing we have is to not forget it. But anyway, what I'm saying is I don't anymore. I don't give a fuck. Humans, I don't give a fuck, whatever. Yeah, yeah, Bernie, yeah, exactly. Like, it's just, there's so much to see. Honestly, that's the madness of it. Let's say if we all won the lotto today, and we said, okay, I'm going to travel America before we die. Oh no, oh, you think you are, but you're probably going to see a quarter of it. You know what I mean? So pick very carefully, and you're like, oh no, I don't want that. I want to see all of them. It's never going to happen. Never going to happen. So what we do have is Ricky to tell us what it's like. Now, I've always wanted to try real tacos, okay? Because tacos are one of my favourite meals, if not my favourite. But I do it shit. I just brown off the mince, drain it, flavour it, and then I stick a jar of Dolmio sauce in it. And I stick it in with lettuce, green onions, cheese, a little bit of chilli sometimes. Bing bang bosh, job's done. But in America, they do tacos really well, I've been told. You know, I want to try all the tacos. Small ones, big ones, drippy ones, hot ones, avocado-y ones, upside down ones. You know, driving the entire US from east to west takes about 3 days. See, that makes it feel small though. That's pretty fucked up. Now that's if there was no traffic and you could just go on one big journey. 3 days. Well, look, guys, I haven't drove in years, right? The only thing I've done for years is crack cocaine. So I have no concept of, but 3 days, that seems like very small. 18 hours to drive across Texas, and in 3 days just to drive. Am I wrong now? Yeah, I would love to. 3 days. Yeah. But there's something I might know. I'm gonna fuck this up, but I've learned this. It took me fucking years. I never understood it. And then I heard it the other day and I got the facts, and I'm gonna make it fucking wrong right now. But Ricky, you can back me up on this. All roads in America, right? They go that way, or they go that way, right? And I'm pretty sure there's a name for the ones that go that way, and there's a name for the ones that go that way, right? And it makes it less confusing. Now I know that doesn't sound very interesting, but it does. So it seems all very fucking confusing. But apparently, there's a saying which I can't recognize right now, and that means you're going horizontally, or else you're going vertically. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So, but I've never understood that. And then I think I was watching a drug documentary, and they broke it down into sections, and it was literally like, yeah, I have no convictions. Yay. I have family that went to New York and all that. I'm sure you can get in, but I don't know. It depends on your conviction. I've heard TSA are a cunt, to be honest with you. Yeah, road trip movies. I can't remember what it was. It just fella dumbed it down for like the viewers. He was like, think about like this, and then he was like, all the ones that start with this are going east to west, and all the ones that are going like this are going south or north to south. You heard me? Something like that went. Jeez, non-stop 36 hours. That's fucked up. Yeah, straight. Yeah, exactly. See, this is what confuses me right now. Back me on this. He's on I-92 2AA south. But I never understood it. Never understood it. I'm on 182 Street. What the fuck do you mean? I'm on East Boulevard on Jackson. I was like, excuse me? Like, you mean, like, I say up the road, my missus says down. I'm going to meet up the road there. And she, no, down. It's like, and road movie for us be like 20 minutes. Yeah, it would be rap, yeah. And the most exciting thing you're getting is a fucking You know, what would the most exciting thing you get? Piles of rubbish. You mean I'd be driving by Birmingham and I'd be like, everyone look out your tour bus window right now. You know, what is it? Mountains of trash. Mountains of trash. Well, we don't call it trash, we call it rubbish. But anyway, I watch too many American movies. Um, but yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, what's this over here? Oh, that's the M1. What's all that on the side? Heaps and heaps of shite. Yeah, love that we do it over here. And I've seen this thing in every single river. What is it? Fish or dolphins and wildlife? No, shopping trolleys. Yeah, they're all over. Big ones, small ones, black ones, all this shit. You know, we have nothing. Like we have none. Like what wild animals do we have? What wild animals? Like I'm not going out to see a fucking fox. Like they're cute and all, but fuck that. You know, bird watching. The only bird watching you can do in England or Ireland is fucking pigeons, fucking seagulls, and fucking crows, magpies. That's about it. You know, what else have we got? You know, not very much. Swear to fuck. Trying to plan a stag do in Ireland and England is the most boring job, I'm assuming. Most boring job. Because there's fuck all to do over here. East to west. Then the street names north and south are alphabet. There you go. See? 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 North and south are alphabetical. And then the other ones are numbers, you see. That's it. So north to south are alphabetical. So that means east to west are numbered. But you know what I mean? I've just always seen this. It's like, there's been a shooting. Where are you? I'm on 111th, right between 72nd Street and 4th and Jackson. It's like, holy shit, you might as well just say the Hail Mary right now, because we ain't getting to you, mate. We ain't not getting to you. I have no idea where the fuck you are, fella. You know what I mean? Like in Ireland, it's like, yeah, I'm down the road, yeah. You know where the big building is there where they sell the bobby? Yeah, well, it's just around there beside Patos Cafe, yeah. And I was like, really, just stay outside, I'll be there in a minute. We only have animals that can kill us that yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be lost. And my little sister showed me pictures, guys, of it in Chicago, and it's just, here's one for you, right? I don't know if any of you will try and make sense of this, what I'm about to say, but I've always felt like, and this is about Australia too, when I've seen pictures and videos, everything seems new. Like, all their buildings, like America's only 230 years, everything's new, shiny, big, new, modern, designed. You go to Ireland, everything's fucking grey and old and dilapidated. Sorry, guys. You go over to England, everything's fucking red. All the small red brick, look, that's it, everywhere. Every single building is made out of that. We have nothing. Everywhere you go over there, the buses are great, the fucking skyscrapers are great, the roads are great, the fucking everything's great. Restaurants, everything's, the paths are clean, all that shit. We don't have that. No. What we have is nothing. We have absolutely fart. I swear. Then 22nd Street's late. So it might be Adam Street. Okay, so let's say I'm on Adam Street, right? Then 26th Street late Anne's. Then 26th Street late Anne's. Then 26th Street late Arthur. And oh, holy no, that's now. That's crazy. 26 blocks and streets and avenues and boulevards and stuff. We just know, the policeman shouting at you, go like if someone's just been shot and all. Yeah, but what part of Finglas are you? And they say, that's the stupidest question ever. I told you, the big fucking bonfire with the two Honda Civics in it, yeah? Now hurry the fuck up. And they're like, right, I know where you are, yeah? The big flame, yeah? Yeah, in the middle of the green, yeah. We don't live like that. And here's another thing, which I find shocking. Why is it that when you ring an ambulance in America, and you always hear people saying, I don't want the ambulance, don't ring the ambulance, it's because they have to pay for it. You have to pay for it. Do you understand that an inhaler that we get free off the NHS over here? they have to pay $60 for. I'm sure ours is $400. I'm thinking it's on Ricky. You tell me, I was watching on the news the other day. We don't know poverty like you used to, like when people have nothing, no medical care, nothing. And I'm telling you, in an inhaler over here in Ireland, you have to pay £2.50 for your prescription, or maybe even a £5. In America, then by syllable. I don't even know what a syllable is. And I know that sounds silly, but I know it's something got to do with letters and words, but I don't even know what that is. It's 26 letters. So the longer the street name, the further you are from the centre. Okay. So 20, so basically, okay. So I'm just going to say it's like an epicenter, and the further you get away from the epicenter, away from the 26 letters, so the epicenter would be 1. And then, move out. And Grace is from New York. Grace is from New York, and she'll just be filling me in. Vinny Cunny jokes, yeah, he was a great comedian. I love him. God bless him. It's pretty sad now when you see them, Leave me tea. Tea's cold. Let me go in for a minute. I'll bring my guitar in. Smells nice in here. I'll show you. I found the place for my guitar. I know, honestly, Ricky, you might think these guys are being a bit silly, but believe me, it just seems completely backwards, But that's my little setup now, Got the 2 little doggies. Turn this TV off. Close the curtains. There's my little daughter's little kitchen. Well, cat will be down any second. Yeah. Huh? Okay. Well, go to sleep then. Exactly. It is crazy, When we like to have a laugh and a joke, but like explain that to us, like the hardship that people go through. I know states are different, but people plead with you, don't ring an ambulance. They can't afford it. And then I've heard other rules that if you ring an ambulance for someone and then they refuse it, you have to pay for it. Do you know what I mean? America is a really wild place. Now, guys, I'm going to turn on the Anthony Casey podcast. It might be nearly over, but I forgot to tune in, guys. I'll turn it on in the background. Here's my little bit of green, look. Show you. It's nothing special. But it's stuff. Hold on. Let me just quickly... Hold on. Just open some. Apparently it was called Gorble or Gorby, but I don't get it. I'll turn this down as well. It's just some cannabis. It's not crazy today, guys. A little bit of colour off on, you know. I can be picky, but it's not as flavoursome as the other stuff. But that's like that's nearly £30 worth right there. Well, yeah, that's 25 quid's worth right there. Like, it's crazy, you know. And we will. It's very interesting to talk. Like, this is it. We can't do this when you're watching the TV. You can't do it when you're listening to the radio, but we can do it when we're on here. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to show off my trichromes, but I can't really. My phone's not that great, guys. Ooh, yeah. For phones, of course, at times though. No, honestly though, John, and all kidding aside, like, I know YouTube's not to be on and end all of anything. I know that. And online and all of us staring at our phone or our tablets. But, you know, people always used to ask, yes, Harry. You have to go to bed, Harry. I know, but Mammy's trying to sleep. I'll wake you up early. I will wake you up at 6:30 or 7, believe me. Okay, well, I was just saying, I thought you were meant to be asleep at 9, Harry. That's why I'm answering you back, because I didn't think you were supposed to be awake an hour after your bedtime. Okay? So just try relax your brain and go to sleep. No, he's excited, but the thing is, he's had maybe a good few hours now since he's back home to plan this and all that. Like, now that he's trying to get asleep and he has no tablet or phone in front of him, now he's just screaming like, "My," random questions. No, it's time to go to bed, son. You know, that's, you know, I know he's excited because we spoke to him about it for an hour. You know, but he does the same thing all the time. It's when the tablet goes and the phone goes and the laptop gets turned off, you know. Here we go, the Irish column is live.
Yeah, well, it's been 2 years since me and Gavin and Clive and all went out there and camped out there. It was brilliant, a brilliant weekend, I have to say. And we let them know how easy it was to get refugees out there. So we said, we come out on the train.
Let me know if you can hear me.
There you go. Put the tents up. I said, what's stopping them doing that? And the people were very welcome.
These guys are live now on YouTube. The Irish column. News and current affairs. Everything got to do with Ireland. All the facts. To give you all the facts, dates, policies. Shout out to these guys. Rab, give them a sub. So we'll listen in for a little bit anyway. Guys, but yeah. They're gonna camp out in front of the Dáil, guys, look. It's all going off, guys, now. What was that, Flat?
John, see, can we organise some of them tents? I'll tell you, I'd sleep in one of them, you know what I mean? And I'd have a big double mattress as well.
How are you, Flats? There might be a misunderstanding. Like, don't take it personally. Because, believe me, in the 1 year I've been on here, I've never heard anyone say a bad word about Ayrshire Chick. And I've known lots of people who have been blocked by mistake. I've even been asked by someone, and someone got through to someone else and said, "You blocked me by mistake. I didn't mean to say that, or it was a misunderstanding." And I was like, "Fuck, sorry, I didn't even mean it." When we go into people's pages, You know, you might see something, you might have missed some of the conversation, and they go, to protect you or to protect me or to protect them, they block the person. But don't take it personally, please, because I would speak to her, and we're all human beings, and why would she have a problem with you a million miles away? She doesn't know you, you know what I mean? But I understand she might have blocked you, but she might have took you up wrong, she might have came in late to the conversation, you know what I mean? But exactly, yeah, no, just what I mean. Genuinely, like, as adults, as men, like, she's not the bitchy type to be on YouTube and all that, out on sessions and all that, blocking people for fun. She's like a mammy, you know. So she probably just heard me. No, this was a while back. Yeah, this was about in the last week, I think, 3 days, 4 days flat. I think someone came in. Hold on a second. No point of telling them to go to bed, and then if I'm shouting down the phone. But I think it was because within those few days, there was a few people came in called Flat Cap, or Flat Earth, or Flat something. You know what I mean? Genuinely, people have lots of fake things, and they were bombarding me with me teeth, I think it was, and then someone else, and she must just have you mixed up with something with someone else. It's not something personal on you. She hasn't gone into your page and says I don't like this person. I think she just got the tail end of a conversation or a word, and she doesn't have a problem with you. I'm telling you, she doesn't. She doesn't have a problem with anybody. She's a recovering addict, you know, and she's been on YouTube a lot longer than me. She works as in her spare time. She works with children who have been abused. She works for like Samaritans type thing as well. You know what I mean? Absolutely, and like, cause I want this place me to be approachable. Like, this isn't a, oh, flat, we don't know you, and oh yeah, you know what I mean. It's not that type of attitude. Who am I? I'm just a bloke. You know what I mean? And I want friends, and I want people to think, right, he's okay, and he's approachable, and I might, you know, he's okay to listen to, and you know, blah blah blah. So but I think honest to God, there's been a few flat earthers, flat cap, flat paddies, flat titties. Honestly, there's I got spammed. I was getting spammed for a while a few weeks back because me posts were doing well, and I swear to God that it's a simple misunderstanding with Lena. She has much better things and more important things to be doing than hating on someone for no reason. Honestly. And you'll get to know her and all that. I do remember along them lines, I said kick him out or something like that, but it wasn't you, it was someone else, and she just blocked about 2 people, like blah blah blah. So, 100%. So I've got me little bit of he said this one was called Gurpie, Gurpie. But then when I googled it, it didn't come up, but one called Gurgle came up. But like, I used to sell little bags like this when I was 15. Like, I got all my stuff in these for sure. These bags haven't been used, like, but these are the bags I usually get the stuff in. Or the likes of that one. It's only a bag, but gives me green gelato tub. You know, and then these comes in these. So when I get these, now that's, I'm just being picky now, guys. But sometimes I get these and I go, you know, it ruins it. Maybe if that came in that, I'd be like, bro, you know what I mean. But when it comes in that, I'm thinking, oh hell, don't give me Reggie. Here's my little cat. Here's my little cat. Here, look. Hey, baby. Hey, yeah, I love you too. Yeah, I know I'm a fucking greedy bat. You know, but I enjoy me medicine. Why is that all funny looking? Yeah, let me turn that off, guys. Fucking stupid thing. It looks funny. There's something wrong with that. That can't be the way it looks, is it? Oh well, it looks like my phone's gone all hazy or something. Exactly. And you know what? I know people say, oh, he's full of himself and he's own saying this and cheesy. I mean it. I'm not cooler than the next man. I'm not smarter than the next man. I'm not more savvy than the next man. I don't have better content than the next man. I don't have the best ideas than the next man. I don't. You know. I just learned to not be afraid to put myself up, to hear my voice and look at my lips and things, you know. Hold on. Give her some corned beef. Where's the corned beef? Shouldn't be giving me cat corned beef, but I love it. Now you're only getting half a piece because I need some too. Oh my god. She loves corned beef. Oh, I love corned beef. Come on. Get into some. Get into some. Now I'm going to feed the hamster. Where's the hamster? Bloody food again. Just grab some of this, look. Just grab a bit of cucumber. I'll give it to the hamster. Hamster's got to eat as well. Don't be not feeding your hamster. That's abuse. Hamster's got to eat too, you know. No, it's not. It's bleeding cucumber. You won't like it. Here we go. Here we go. Screenshot this, guys, and read it. Screenshot it and read it. Right here, I'm going to feed it. How are you, Andrew? Is Andrew in? Andrew, how are you? Oh, look, corned beef. I know I wouldn't put corned beef near ketchup now, but that's just me, Andrew. Here you go, buddy. I knew you wanted din-dins. I know you wanted din-dins, buddy. Here, come back for the other one. Come on, bro. Here you go, come on. Yeah. Come on, I have some for you. Come on. Come on, bud. Good boy. Now you have a good night, come. Good boy. She's literally going, I'm going to kill you. Now I have to feed the cats. Go on. Go. You already have food in there, you little shitbag. Do you want me to turn your light off, guys?
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Yeah. Yes, Ricky. Good evening to everybody. I'm doing a lot longer lives lately because I'm enjoying them. Got more company, and Jude was away. Jude's my friend. I'm never going to stop saying that, you know. And sometimes I don't do as long when I'm tuning into him, but I haven't been really tuning in as much in the last few days. I'm going to roll another one, guys. And I'll tell you why. Because I kept a tiny bit of the other stuff. The really tasty wedding cake. Oh no, it's ice cream cake, sorry. Ice cream cake, not wedding cake. And I'm going to mix a little bit of this with a little bit of that. And I'm going to go out, have a bit of a chat, and then I'm going to bed. Go to bed at 11. That's what I'll do. Now, listen into this, guys, for a minute.
A skeleton or two in the closet, so
if you can hear
if you're
it.
throwing stones, you should be really careful because you might get boulders flung back at you. So everybody just needs to stop. We're all in this together, and it's getting different paths, different routes. Nobody has. This is the big thing that people. There's not one individual that has all the answers. You know what I mean? I don't have all the answers. We as a group don't have all the answers. Lots of little different groups.
I broke my stand, guys.
Might find some cohesion in the future.
So,
we might be able to
I
put
can't
forward
show
some
you
sort
the
of some
TV
sort
at the
of
minute.
solution. But this thing of people thinking I'm right, and if they're not with me, then they're wrong, or you know, but it just needs to stop.
They
But
do,
sure,
Bernie.
we're blue in the face. We're saying this for over a year now.
Now take it, this with a pinch of salt. It's 2025.
Great to see so many people.
It's not like it was back in the day.
I didn't see
You
you
know,
yesterday.
and you're a
Kevin.
little bit older than myself, like.
I didn't see you. I didn't think you were down there. I thought
There's
you were
different
at the
names,
That's why-
different tastes,
Yeah, someone
different
asked me as well
smells
as Kevin
for
down there. I said I don't know.
hundreds of
No, but not everyone you're going to see.
People-
You know, what you,
people
that's
pay
the one
big
thing
money.
I found with Cork. You were kind of hemmed in.
for different tastes
So
and
it's kind of
smells
hard.
and
It was only kind
highs
of when
and
the speeches were over, you kind of
all this different. So
you
it's
know, got
big
chatting to
business
people
now,
and things like
and
that.
this cost me
Yeah,
25 quid. That's what 20. Bernie, that's what 25 quid is.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm just trying to play
That's
a
what
video
25
here.
quid. I was 3.5 grams.
Is that average
25
black hair?
quid.
Yes. I average.
Now I can be real with you,
And a lovely smile.
or I can be
Have a
fake.
lovely smile.
And the real is
Lovely, yeah, right.
It's a good photograph, yeah. Paul, don't forget to play Catherine's video.
that would do me
I didn't get a chance to
half a
play
day.
it.
I'm going to just play this one here. This is from the
And I
Red
know
Cow.
people are gonna say that's too much and blah blah blah, but I only spend my money on it, and I'm 18 months clean. So, but that only does me not even a day. That much. But when I have to try and stretch it out, I can do a bit better. But on the average day, I smoke that a day. Not even like more. That's 3.5. I usually do about 4.5. So. But anyway. But Bernie, and I mean this. Thanks for coming in. I need people like you in my life. I want to learn from my mother. I want to learn from someone who I might not see physical, like, and you know, you can still learn, talk to, be there for, you know, value. And I know it sounds cheesy, but so what? It also sounds cheesy when you're buying crack and they say, stay safe, love, bro. And I don't do that no more. So, I don't start smoking weed till I went to London when I was 19. Was never into grass, wasn't really around. It wasn't, now I know I'm not that young, but, you know, give or take a few years, being anywhere around, I grew up smoking hash. You know, it was only when I was in my mid-20s that we came along, you know. And I still love a bit of soft. So does Ayrshire chick. She loves it.
And in many rooms are big there.
But see this for you, Bernie, right? I'm telling you now, this is not enough for a joint. That's why I'm going to put more of the other one in, right? But most people, like the average person, like, I'm being serious, that would be enough to put in a spliff. You know, that's twice as much as I put into this. See that there? Each one of them is a 0.2. Oh, sorry guys, hold on. Each one of these is a 0.2, right? Used to get 25 resin, would last me 2 to 3 days. Same as me, back in the day. I used to get a 25 lump or a 30 lump it was back in the day, like. And that would do me 4 days, like. You know what I mean? But each one of these is 0.2 Bernie, right? 0.2 gram. And so 0.2, so 2, 4, oh wait. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I lost it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 12. 14, 12, 14, 15, 16, 16, 18. So 18, right? So 1.8. That's less than 2 grams, right? Less than 2 grams, right? And that has an all-day spread for someone using this, right? Now, so this little bit here would fill 2 of them, right? That little bit there, I guarantee weighs 0.4, would fill 2 of them. And Bernie, that would do you a day. You'd wake up and put half of that into one joint, and then later on, 6 hours later, half it. It would do. It doesn't have to be like me or the other guys that are smoking heavy and all that. You know, honestly, I'm trying to be real. I want to sit around with older people, women, married, or anything, and just smoke and talk. You know. Yes, exactly. It is, John. John knows, and a few lots of other people do. But it's big business now. Like my medical. Here's one here. Look, this one was sourdough. That's what that stands for. Sourdough from California. I fucking hated it. That cost me 85 quid for that. I hated it. Tastes like shit. But other people be like, oh, it didn't look that bad, and crack a nug, and oh, that seems fine, but I just could not get high off it, and I couldn't taste it, you know. But this stuff that I got off the street, the ice cream cake was lovely. So, but someone like you, Bernie, would get Stardog or Haze, right? Haze is a big one for people who don't want to get too mad. Honestly, Haze is known as that, where it's, you know, it's just your little low to medium type of high. And 30 quid's worth of that would do you a week, 10 days, Bernie. You know, if not 2 weeks, depending on how much you want to smoke. You know, if you want to just have one J in the evening, it will do you 2 weeks. That's me, surely longer. Stopped 15 years. Hit bad parrot and wasn't good. That would last me. This little tiny bit, look. This would do you a day. I'm telling you. Just to give you an idea. This if I took a tolerance break, Bernie, and I didn't smoke for 2 weeks or a month, I'd go back and something like this would probably last me longer. But it's part of my medicine, part of my routine, part of the fabric of who I am, kind of. But there you go, like that's an average bag. There it is now, that's the one I dipped out, sorry. This is an average bag that you'd spend 25 quid on, and that would do you a week or more, I'm telling you. So anyway, let's roll. I couldn't handle that start. Yeah, exactly, surely longer, and more, that's what I mean. I'm being generous for someone who even just smoked a little bit. But let's say you got yourself one of these, you know, and this is just like you see the girls or the boys with the vape, you know, so I've seen vapes that big, and you could just wake up in the morning with your kettle going and press it and put your little 0.2 in, you know, the night before, do them all up, and then you stick your little 0.2 in there and you puff away, and then you turn it off and you go away, and then you turn it on. You'd only use one of them a day, 2 at max, you know. Your eyes are going funny. I don't know whether it's because I'm getting tired or it's because I don't know. That is very bright though. Look, it's very interesting, guys, this. Paul Fitzsimon on YouTube. Look him up, his channel. There he is over there, leading some of the marches. He's probably an interesting guy. She's leading some of the marches and all that. Look, here we go. Oh, sorry guys, can't really hear that. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I love about it now. Like when I was 15 and you're sitting around, you'd be laughed at and joked at, and there'd be peer pressured almost to make it. And I know, take that with a pinch of salt, but you would. So, and we're not like that no more. Look at Hammy that comes in here, he considers himself a stoner. And all he does is puff this, no joints, no blunts. And he puffs this all day. And he's high, he's medicated. Like. But anyway, I need to fucking roll. Sorry, hold on. To enjoy myself, but... Here, look guys, I'm finally down to my last fucking few pairs. I bought 50 packets of these skins, God knows how long ago. And I'm down to this last 3 packets. They're here to take over, eh? Yeah, I know. And he's trying to get the numbers because he knows. There's no point of doing something half-arsed and you don't get, you need numbers. People aren't afraid to be put in the papers, to be brought to court, to be laughed at by their neighbours, honestly. And can you hear me alright, or am I whispering? Well, Bernie, absolutely. I think me and you, I can help you, and like, I can't really. Like, what I mean is I can be there for you and write down a couple of things and tell you when, you know, but if you're lying in your bed tonight, please, while your son is in bed, I want you just to write this right down now. Just Google it and get some information. Or go on to Instagram. Do you have Instagram pages? It's called Curaleaf UK. Oh, I'm an idiot. Curaleaf, yeah. UK or Alternaleaf. You know, so instead of alternatively, just put in Alternaleaf. Relief UK or Mamedica, and just get a feel for it. Just go onto their website and look. I mean, there's people of all ages, races, and getting, as I said, there's gummies and tablets and everything. I think you've worked too hard, and you know, you're a strong woman, you don't need anyone by your side, but I think you deserve a little bit of comfort, spirituality, a little bit of an uplift. And I think we're only here for a short time, why not try? Which age were we looking for? Which one was that, John? What was that, John? Sorry, which one? Oh, you talking about? It's not a website. You talking about the branded packs I have? Yes, the branded packs you have is go on to Instagram and type in beds grade. Yeah. It's go on to Instagram. Yeah. It doesn't matter. It's all good. Go on to Instagram and type it in. It should come up. And text them on that. I know. I mean, it's someone very close to me. Put it that way. And but that's what it's for. It's for the videos. It's for the images. It's for the lists of all the names that they have and all that. Beds grade, BEDS. Grade. Hold on. This one. Type that in. Beds grade. That's it. Yeah. Now there's loads of others that this was. I don't want to say too much online, but that's someone I know. But there's actually loads you can buy that are actually businesses that are somehow or another getting things to people's houses, you know? Absolutely, yeah. Let me, my fucking mouth's going dry, I'm talking so much. But I know when I want another one, and after this will be a perfect time for bed.
And seemingly to say that all it takes, you know, for to start getting really bad, is all you need is 30%. 30%
Missed that. We're 54 to 56% indigenous in Ireland now. percent, max 54 to 56.
You know what I mean? I can't
Percent.
stop them. I want them to be Christian and Muslim. Damn right, I take the Christians over Muslims. I do not want it in this country. I don't want it to get a foothold. Immigration is a problem regardless, but if we're going to be flooded, let's be flooded with people with the same moral values.
I gave up on all social media too. Well, Ricky Ricks, can I just say one thing?
As us, and they do not respect life the same way we do. And
It came to me the other day where I've been having so much problems.
I haven't read it.
All the years I moved to the UK, after tragic events and all the problems of leaving Ireland, I never had social media. I just didn't. I didn't need it. TV and Netflix and even when I met me missus, I didn't have it. But then my missus bought me a phone, a Samsung Galaxy S24. So I downloaded Instagram, Snapchat, talked to a few family members and a couple of friends. But then it's tits and ass, cleavage, tits, lingerie, fucking tits, lingerie models, OnlyFans, and it gets me into so much trouble. And I'm so confused by it. I mean, I don't search for it, it just pops up on my feed, and apparently it's morally wrong to like them. So, it's caused me nothing but fucking issues, I tell you. Nothing but issues. I haven't been on Facebook since 2016. You know, when my gaff was shot up, I told you that. Nothing to be proud of. Not like ashamed of it, but that's
That's the main part for housing market. It's
me and my brother have never been back home after that. You know, that's so dense. That might be just a joint by itself, but never been back home. You'll find me on Facebook, but it's from 10 years ago, isn't it? Sorry, I tell a lie. Not from 10 years ago. From even longer than that. But the last time I was on my Facebook was 2016. But I don't go on it anymore. I was told not to years ago. I was told not to. It'd get my family into trouble. Now, see, I'm mixing these two together, guys. Let's go. Let's have a bit of fun. Let's have a little bit of fun. And let's not take the piss, but I'll just put a little bit. Yeah, there we go. There we go. And then tomorrow I'm going to keep myself busy all day and not smoking. Oh, that's exactly it, yeah. Oh my god. I'm sorry, Bernie, if I was rude there. I didn't mean that. What I'm trying to say is it has caused a lot of arguments. I didn't know what I was doing was wrong. You know, eating cereal late at night after a few doobies, looking at Instagram, people get knocked down by cars, bears falling down hills, and now all of a sudden it's tits and ass. Now, I'm not just talking about a girl in a nightclub with a wet t-shirt competition. I'm talking nowadays, it's full-on porn. Almost. This girl on her bed. Oh! It's like, what? I just swiped up. You know, and it gets us into trouble. It causes so much fucking arguments. I've knocked back loads of meds from doctors yet. Don't want doped up. But yes, see, the thing about on here, thank you very much for saying that, Bernie. How are you, Rob? I want to say one thing to Bernie is you are lucky enough to live at a time where there are lots of options for you. Lots of information. I implore you. I done it over a 24-hour period. I just flicked up on Instagram and it came up, are you interested in medical cannabis? Boom. Done a little bit of looking and then applied. And I'm telling you, you will get accepted. And there's 6% THC buds that look like this, with very, very little THC in it, or else you can get. And it'd be so amazing to see, like, some people get a tiny little bong, like a tiny little glass. Now, not a little fucking shitty one back in the day from your mates, made out of a can of Coke and shit. I'm talking about a little glass setup that you spend 60 quid on. They put their little weed in, and they're women, like, sitting there, and you just give their little no tobacco or anything. And you go, yeah, I have to drop the kids off for school, you know. I think that's a good strain for my mental health or whatever, you know. It's very interesting. So let's roll up a joint. My mouth is so dry from talking, fucking hell. Look at that, that's how you know it's dense. I can't even push down. Now, in America, I'm sure you can get shit weed and good weed, but I've told bad weed in America is called Reggie. Good weed is called good weed. Loud. Yeah. Yeah, why did I not put that in? Anyway, guys, drink water, Finn. I know, yeah. I mean, do you know what my missus said to me the other day, guys? She goes, you do know, like, I've been with you a long time, well, 3 years. She goes, I've probably seen you drink 2 glasses of water. And she goes, I'm not trying to put you down, and it's not that you look bad and all. And the truth is, I don't drink water. I drink tea and coffee. I drink sometimes juice. And I drink this much water when I'm swallowing my sertraline, but I don't drink water. It fucking makes me feel sick, you know? It's out the one out the tap, and I'm not paranoid and all that. It just never sits with me, right? Never sits right with me. Apart from on a hot day, like, I'll have a glass of ice with squash in it, like, do you know what I mean? Water.
But that needs to be changed.
Jesus, guys,
Our own people. We can't have them immigrate down to the country. Like my son is 23, he's finished college. Where is he going to go and what's going to happen to him? Is he going to live in the shed out in the garden? Do you know what I mean?
I'm gonna do some right now while you're speaking to me, because I'm fucking. Oh, I have some nice juice here. Not just water, I need some fucking juice in it. Drink a little bit of this.
None of this will be changed by any current city political party.
Oh yeah, no, we know that.
The only way to change this is 2 solutions. There's the revolution solution, which I don't think we're anywhere near,
Where's the?
or there is the political solution. And just when I say political solution, on the ground protesting, etc., where we put so much pressure on the government, we either force them to make such mistakes that
Yeah.
somebody else.
Thanks, John.
Or
Thanks for caring about me, everybody.
such a good political machine that we can actually challenge them.
Oh yes, yeah. And this Bernie, this is interesting. My missus is not a smoker, and she sometimes asks questions and she asks questions and likes to know and get info, and it baffles her. Like, she would much prefer, believe me, she would much prefer I use this because it would be much more cost effective. But
the Greens and all them. Like they're all running foreign candidates as well. Like even A2.
you know, and I put the back of my mind as well, boys.
They get into power.
Yeah. I have to put some juice in it, guys. I hate the taste of water. Fucking horrible. Now, don't get me wrong, bottle of water from the supermarket in the fridge. Used to walk on the bins, I'd have to drink water all day. Because I drink so much peach tea and tea, I think I don't fucking need it. I drink so much tea and coffee, I think I'm not fucking thirsty. But doing a lot of talking though as well, which is fun. You know, I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. I'm going into this week with really positive. You know, really positive. There's a lot of people coming back to my channel and showing me love and respect, and I'm looking forward to my journey. I'm looking forward to the journey ahead, boys. I'm having a wrestling match here, so hello. Call me Sean O'Malley. Need to work on my fucking wrestling. You'll get that, Ricky. I've never. He tapped. It was the most genuine tap ever that Sean did last night. It was like, yeah, bro, we know. Come on, bro. Yeah. No, yeah. No, it's diluted juice. Yeah. It's summer fruits or something like that. Kool-Aid. Now this is my little tobacco stick here, guys. Now look. I'm gonna smoke this slow, and we're gonna have a nice chill. Jude, if you're in there, I know you said you can't sleep sometimes. It's late, so, and I know I'm on live, so you might not want to do a live or something. So if you're in there, big respect to you. Irish first, Indigenous Irish first. Excuse me. Era first. I alone, prison wall. They try to attack my house.
With the Muslims and prayed the rosary and
She was thrown out.
Did you meet her yet?
She was thrown out for playing the side. So. Right, here we go, boys. You got biffed up. Well, you wouldn't from my tap when you see me cat licking it all the time. Well, you know. What was I going to show you this day, guys? I'm not going to make tea, guys. I'm just going to bring this water out with me. I'm going to chill with you. Thanks for coming in. Let me put my weed in here because it stinks. This woman here got kicked out of her own bleeding stadium for saying the rosary. Look. This woman. Beautiful Dublin lady. And she got kicked out for saying the rosary in the most important stadium in the country. It is so bad, it's unbelievable. Now this is a mixture between ice cream cake and Gerbil. For saying the rosary, she got kicked out. Okay, now. Of Crow Park, like this. Right, let's go outside now and chill. I need a drink. And I need to put the cucumber back in the fridge. How are you, Hammy? I know, yeah. How are you, Hammy? You caught me late now. I've been on for ages. Which is fine. I'm enjoying it and all that, but... let's go out and have a little smoke. Put my drink on. 1 second, guys. Guys, and go. Yeah, the two of yous are getting made to go for the shit tonight. Okay, I'm gonna be nice to you for now. But in a little while, yous are going out to go to the toilet. Close the back key anyway. Spiderwebs. Welcome to my office. Oh no, whatever shall we do? Ding ding ding. Doink. We know what we have to do. It's fucking cold. Now, there's 8 people in. I'm blessed. How are you, Hammy? I hope you had a great... Now, I wasn't. I might have been talking for ages, but I wanted to do another fat joint because I've had a great weekend. Fucking great weekend. Honestly, if I died tomorrow, I want you all to know I had the most perfect, humbling weekend. You know. No sex, no rock and roll. Just mundane family life. Take it easy, Bernie, and thanks for keeping me company. 7, another live fan. Thanks very much. And I'll be up at 7 myself. Usually about 6:45 we get up every morning. If not early, if we wake up, but usually 6:45. Oh, it's fucking freezing. Oh, and this is what this is all about. You know, people can come in and out and do what they have to do and then log back in and, you know. Oh, fuck. There's a massive fly. Bollocks. Don't come near me. It's a moth. I can hear you. Fuck. Oh, you dirty bastard. I'll let you live. See you in the morning, Bernie. Right, here's one for you, right? You walk into your local store, Ricky, and it's your night tonight, right? And you're not on the alcohol or anything like that. What munchies are you buying for yourself, you know? Now, I know we're all grown men, and some grown men don't like to eat a load of shite. Sometimes I do. Like last night I munched a packet of wine gums, which are just chewy jellies. And I love a bit of chocolate. Oh, I love a bit of chocolate. You know, I got these chocolate covered pretzels, salted chocolate covered pretzels the other night. Oh, you know, you know, it's little things in life. What about you, Hammy? When you go to the shop, what's your pickup? I'd say so, Ricky. I'd say my neighbour. Like this, I can already tell this is going to be nice. And I'm so immune to the smell now. You know, my neighbour smokes it as well, like so. But believe me, I'd love to live next door to me, because I'd always be over the fence. What's that? Where you go? Do you think I have a grow? Is that literally and is that because of your mighty medic now, or is this in the past, or this fella next door to me? I'm sure he thinks I'm growing a massive farm, but I'm not. Yeah, pound cake. There you go. Now pound cake. What I like, Ricky. I'm pretty sure pound cake is like what I call a lemon loaf. It's just like a fucking moist loaf of cake that is slightly lemony. No cream, no jam, no nothing. Now that's my type of cake. You know. If I'm correct, I think it's just solid lump. I love, you know, what's it called? Madeira cake. You know, or lemon loaf or whatever, just plain fucking. Oh, that was years ago, yeah. But how about this? I told you, Ricky, that they told me that this is highly illegal. Like, she was furious, the woman on the clinic. You know, she was fucking livid. That I was completely disinvaluating my complaint because I said I rolled it up pure. Almost sure it's the same, yeah, just no lemon. And this one, no, you can get, yeah, you can get the ones without lemon. It's just sponge cake. You know, it's a bit savoury or it has a tiny bit of sweetness to it or whatever. But the one I love is, you know, the one that has that lemon to it. Oh, I'm a simple man. Not double chocolate fudge, suck my dick. I love plain stuff like pound of flour, pound of egg, pound of milk, exactly. Just a loaf of cake, yeah. What, yeah, and a pound of butter. What do we have? What do we love, Jono, again? What's the one I'm thinking of? Not brack, isn't it brack? We call it brack. I call it brack. It's like a loaf, a fruit loaf. You know, and you cut it in chunky slices just with butter on it. It's fucking banging, or you can toast it. Ban brack, that's it. Yeah, ban brack. It's just like a loaf, like you, except it has currants and raisins and shit, and it's lovely. I've never been into Reese's Pieces, and fucking one nut rages every now and again is okay. I'm not into all that extra. I'm kind of into me plain shit. Do you remember, Jono? Do you remember the Dairy Milk Golden Crisp? Oh, it's banging. Yeah, simple loaf cake. Sometimes I spread apple and butter or grape jam on it. Yes. Then now you're speaking my language. Never had apple jam. I've had grape jam. And here's another one for you guys. If you haven't tried it, please try it. Mulberry. Never heard of mulberry. I was like, I've never heard of mulberry in my life. Tried it. It's fucking beautiful. Oh, Ricky, it's. I would eat an outrageous. I'd even eat 2 of them. But I don't like the peanut butter cups, and I don't like the Reese's Pieces. M&M's over fucking Reese's Pieces all day. M&M peanuts. Oh God, they're one of mine now. Oh, I can't stop until the bag is gone. Never like Cheetos. Don't like these new things, tackies that they have. And what is it up with Americans putting fucking blue fucking and chili crisps with bleeding sandwich wraps? Pack of Tejo on the side, a pack of cheese and onion on the side. We call them crisps, you call them potato chips. But like, I've seen people making a lovely BLT or something, and then they go, hey man, can I get these Cheetos flaming XXL cheese? And it's like, why would you ruin a lovely sandwich wrap with that? Having a peanut over Reese's too, definitely, they're banging. And I use all like me, like I'm a stoner and I'll go in and say, babe, do you want some? And I'll sit there flicking on my phone and I'll throw a few in. But every now and again I'll bite the chocolate off and suck the peanut, like, you know what I mean? And please, Ricky Ricks, if you're in, I know you're in America, but please go into your local store the next time you're there. I know you've just been, and try the new Kit Kat Biscoff. It is heavenly. The crack when you bite into it is like that. The boy stuff, it cracks, and it's like, oh, it's like a crack before the crack. And then you get the white milky bar at the start, and the Kit Kat chunky bits, you know, and then when you swallow, you get that Biscoffy gorgeousness. It's literally the best bar. Yes, but Biscoff is amazing. Yes, white Kit Kat Biscoff, man. I'm telling you, white Kit Kat chunky Biscoff. It's fucking beautiful. That's a little treat to myself, by the boy. And I tell you one thing, it's hard to wait till you get home and put the kettle on. It's hard not to munch it on the way home, but I do. I have that composure now. Oh, it was real. It was real. They make a Biscoff cookie butter. Ooh, ooh. One thing I'm jealous of as well is the food though in America. Like, I know people say the food over in America is processed and it's all full of all this shit. Yeah, we know. But not when you go out and some fella's making you a pastrami sandwich. Now, I've never had pastrami. It's even a weird name. It looks weird. But they put layers and layers of that shit between bread and it looks juicy as fuck. Some of the bleeding stuff you used to have over there is unbelievable. You know? Oh. I hate when my ash falls off. And I said, you see that type of ash that just fell on the floor? Guys, that would have been the best ash in the world for crack, I'm telling you. That's why I think I'd be amazed by it. Where's it gone? It's gone. But like, that's why I'd be amazed by it sometimes, because I think it's just too perfect. It's just... But I know I've been on Youngs, guys. I've been on ages. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're chilling. Oh, Biscoff and Dairy Milk. Love it. Now, one of my favourite. Have you ever tried these Dame? No, we all know Dame bars, the little small ones, red ones. But what's the one? They're called Milka Dame bar. Oh man, I'm partial to a Toblerone as well. I'd fucking mill a Toblerone, and I'd mill the whole lot. Munchie. My favourite time to munch is now when I go upstairs. I have to bring something up with me. We do have Oreo cookies, Ricky, but I'm gonna give them about a 3 out of 10 for me. You know, 4 maybe. Because yes, you eat one and you go, oh, that's chocolatey and it's a little bit sweet and stuff, but they're not my favourite. To me, it just seems like they're too compact little nuggets of pleh. I prefer like a jammy ring. I prefer jam rings. You know, the normal jam rings, jammy Dodgers we call them, banging. I love like the kids don't even like them. Honestly, I've bought Oreos for them. They don't like them. Now double stuffed. Okay, now I'll give you that. Now there is a difference. Double stuffed Oreos are banging because they've got that extra layer. I like the cream in the middle. I don't like the biscuity bit. I've never had any homemade toffee pops. Oh, you mean the act? Remember the toffee pops in the purple bag? Oh my god, yes, they're my favourite. I've completely forgot about them. Toffee pops with the blue and purple bag, small little toffee. Yeah, golden Oreos. Never tried them. I love the Club Gold bar. That's lovely. Two digestives with a bit of Mars bar. Yep. 2 digestives. Well, I love digestive biscuits, guys. You know that. I love them with tea. I could eat a whole pack. Chocolate ones, regular ones. I'm a bit of a savoury snack during the day, guys. what I do during the day is I'm a bit of a cheese and crackers guy now. Whether it's spreadable cheese, whether it's brie cheese, whether it's cheddar. I'm corned beef sandwich man, you know, bacon toasty, a BLT, you know, savoury snacks throughout the day, and then I'm gonna go up tonight. We done shopping, so there's a little bit of stuff there. Jesus, you deep fried them. Eat boiled Oreos in a bowl with milk and like cereal. Well, I've dunked it in milk, you know. Like, if there was Oreos in there now, fresh pack, I wouldn't open them. But I'd open like a Jammy Dodger, you know. I think it's something about the short crust. I like crumbly things. I like fucking apple crumble. I like fucking cheesecake because of the base. I like bread rolls because of the crunch. I like toast, not bread, because of the crunch. I like tacos because of the crunch. I'm a bit of a crunchy person. Oh, what's happening, Martin? You're back in. How are you, fella? I'm on me about 5th joint of the day. This one's a mix of ice cream cake and something called Gurble. And we're just having a chin wag about what fucking treats we like to munch. Because by Jesus, I'll be munching something. I will be munching something. Well, I tell you one thing, Ricky, what I got today in the shop is, which I won't do now because it's a bit messy when I'm cutting, I'll do it in the morning. But I got the loaf, like I love a sourdough loaf or a bloomer, they're called. You know. Now I know in America you probably get that too, but none of this white bread shite now. American. We have Brennan's bread and it's white and it's fucking beautiful. But generally speaking, the white owl bread is full of shite. But I actually got the bloomer. I love them. They're cheap enough. They're only £1.70, but a lot of times I'll cut it, have 2 slices, 3 slices, and then you put it back, and then the next day it's not the same. But one of my favourite things to do with that is toast it, and you can serve lots of stuff. You can serve fried eggs on them. You can serve scrambled eggs on them. You can poached eggs on them. You can put pasta, you know, one of these ready-made pastas that you have with all the cheese pasta, whatever. Put it in and then put that over top. It's lovely. Tiger bread, oh yes, tiger loaf, tiger bread, mini tiger bread. Oh, we love it in this house. We love it. We actually got some today. Love it, we do. I love tiger, a tiger roll. Oh, it is, Martin. Whopper. I love tiger bread. Have you never heard of it, Ricky Ricks? Sorry, I thought Ricky said that. Tiger bread is like someone try to explain it. It's like it's like a baguette, like a French baguette, we call it, like fucking, but it has some sort of crust on it, some sort of extra yeast, flour, and I don't fucking know, something. It's lovely. It's like it's just a better taste than white bread. I don't know what the difference is. It's like it has a different texture to it. It's like thicker and bitier and shit. It's nice. I love soup. One of my favourite soups is pea soup, believe it or not. Just pea soup. It's fucking banging. If you can do that right, it's lovely. I love cream of chicken. I love mushroom soup. I love pea and ham soup. I love butternut squash soup. I love pumpkin soup. I love it all. Yeah, Ricky, it's lovely, bro. It's lovely. Like a round bread loaf with a nice crust. Think it's similar to sourdough. Exactly, Jono. That's what I mean. I call it sourdough, but it's not really over here. You know the one I'm talking about. You can get different type of ones, but like some of them are whole grain bloomer. I got one of them today, and I call them sourdough. But in Tesco, in the UK, they call it Irish wheaten loaf. It's a smaller, little square-shaped one. I was telling Rab to get that. That would be like McCambridge. Remember McCambridge little brown bread slices, one of my favourite. That's fair. It's mad that you said that because I would never associate yeast with the explanation, but I just meant it has some small, it has a lovely fucking taste to it, and has a thicker crust on it and texture. Yeah, I love it, guys. This is my type of language. Like, I get excited about this now. When I was on drugs, I never did. I never did. You think you like food when you're on drugs, but you don't. I love a good coddle as well. Ricky, if you ever want to try that, it might look like porridge to you, but it's a traditional Dublin dish. It's basically like a stew, but a stew you might not necessarily cook as long, and you might not put as many ingredients in, but it's really nice, you know, especially with some crusty rolls and bread. And I do love an old Irish stew as well, lamb, mutton, beef, whatever. Yep. Yeah, no, it's interesting. It is interesting. Like, one thing in America, I know it's probably a cliche thing, but did they have, you know, bacon, eggs, pancakes in the morning with maple syrup? You know, I try it, no problem, but it's a weird combination. That's another thing I don't get about America. They love putting the what, I just completely had a brain. We were talking about soup. Anyway, it'll come back to me. Winter time, very easy to make. Well, John, I'd love to. Maybe Mrs. did try, but we didn't do it in a bread tin. We tried to do it in a tin that was like a bread tin, but it doesn't work. And fucking yeah, I was talking about pancakes, but oh yeah, that's it. Like, they always have like savoury, meaty stuff, and then they put syrup on it. I know I'm not knocking it till I've tried it, but it's a weird combo. Now, I'm not from the UK. I don't particularly like beans. I had proper jacket potatoes tonight, you know, but I'm not mad with the old beans smothering and everything, but like, the Americans do some weird shit with the whole sweet stuff with the savoury. Yeah, pancakes. Well, pancakes made out of bread and milk and egg, isn't it? And milk, it's all dirty type of thing, but it's just a weird one, yeah. We have maple syrup in there, I've tried it. I try to get the kids to eat different things, but you know what kids are like, they like the same things. Yeah, like I've seen, maybe, let's say someone makes a steak sandwich and then they put loads of fucking syrup on it or something sweet, you know. It won't come to me right now, but I've watched a few different things and thought, holy shit. Grits is another thing I want to try. I want to try grits. And I want to try grits because of the movie. I'll leave it with you, Ricky. There's a movie in it where grits played a vital role, and that's one of my favourite American movies. Well, syrup for me, I don't put syrup on anything, like as in maple syrup. It's something I never buy. But I love honey. I love honey on cornflakes. I love honey on all cereal instead of sugar, and I love sugar on cereal too. I love honey on toast, but I wouldn't put honey on toast and then put me bacon on it. Maybe I should. Maybe I should try it. But to me, it just seems like just great. It's like having candy or sweets while you're eating, you know, a sausage. Yeah, well, I've tried some honey chicken from the Chinese and it was fucking banging. I must give it a go. Now, we bought some bacon the other day, the smoked bacon. I'm gone off smoked bacon. It's too salty. I've really gone off smoked bacon. I just prefer normal bacon. And, we call them rashers, but I missed that, Ricky, but we put honey on chicken. What do you put syrup on? bacon butter toast with honey and bacon. I've never tried it. Now, one of my favourite things to have, like when, you know, if the kids are not there or whatever, like, and I'll make it 2 slices of toast, non bread, like, and I don't like tomato really, but I'll chop tomato on this BLT, and I'll put 6 pieces of bacon on this bitch, a whole tomato, loads of grated cheese, you know what I mean, and a little bit of mayo, you know, maybe sometimes just a bit of butter, but like honey now, I'd be thinking, what's honey and cheese gonna taste like, you know? So we can talk forever. Like Kool-Aid, I seen someone the other day, this famous fella from Ireland, the YouTuber Garrett, and he was trying Kool-Aid. Like, what's that all about? Like, he's just always have powder. We always have bottles of juice lying about the place. And I've heard lots of horror stories as well about America. Like, if you walk into the average American supermarket, you know, over in Europe, we heard horror stories of super ultra processed. So like, but like, you know, like if you buy 10 chicken breasts from the butchers, you know how much process can be in that. You know what I mean? Garen from Mayo has a funny. Yeah, he is. I don't know the man. I've only started listening to him about 2 or 3 months when he got slack for talking about immigration, and he's a humble guy. And you know what I know? He knows how to play the guitar. He's an artist, you know. So that's another thing I like him. I just, yeah, only at breakfast, exactly. And I'm gonna try it. Now we love honey over here, and like, but I never heard anyone talk about maple syrup. Like that's something that comes out once a year, Pancake Tuesday. That's the only time. I don't know no one that ever uses maple syrup ever, apart from that one day a year. And most people just put honey, sugar, and butter on it, or lemon. Surf and turf. I've never had a surf and turf. I've never had lobster tail. I'll say again, I've never had lobster tail. Yeah, I've had actual tuna steaks from first time in my life. I only ever knew what tin tuna was. Then her ma gave us 6 of these. She buys in bulk from the butchers, gets delivered to the house and all, you know. And she gave us these extra tuna steaks, and oh my fucking god, it was fucking beautiful. Oh, fucking eyes are haunting me, guys. I don't know what that is. Probably that light. Well, I am, but when was the last time I ate it? God knows when. I like prawns. I like, you know, whitefish. I don't like squid and all that shit. Crab, that's even a push. I'd eat crab claws and shit, but some people crack the head and eat the brain. Eels, all that other shit. No, I like a bit of fish. You know, I like a bit of fish. I don't like cockles and knuckles and mussels. Fuck that. I'll try that. What I said, I'm gonna push the boat out and try oysters. But apparently they're still alive when you eat them. But apparently you don't chew an oyster, you just swallow it. So yes, I heard. Well, I know it's Gordon Ramsay. That's how I know. Now I love crab cakes. That's yeah. More crab. I love crab cakes, you know, or fish cakes. I do, you know, really do. I knew this was gonna take me ages, but it's all good. I have a great sleep now. My missus is asleep. She's usually not too stressed, so she's obviously happy. Ireland's known for the stew, you know, but it's not just a load of shit thrown in a pot, you know. You have to. I don't know if you've ever heard of situ, but if you do with mutton, you have to sweat the situ off the meat first, drain it, and then obviously you have to brown it a certain way and add a certain few ingredients and boil it up. And by Jesus, you've got a meal on your hands. Oh no, see, that's something like that throws me, because a cat is an ugly looking fish. You know, I know cod, I know plaice, I know haddock. That's about it. Mackerel, salmon. I love salmon. Smoked salmon. Oh, one of my favourite things to do, guys. Rab, if you're still in here, or Ricky or Jono, make this for your partner. You should probably know. Okay, I'll tell you. This is how I used to make these for girls on the first date, you know, because it was just quick and simple. But get garlic bread, right? You can make your own, or else you can get the long ones, whatever. But just garlic bread, right? And get mozzarella cheese and slice it thinly. Right, a little goes a long way. And get your smoked salmon and layer it. Bit of smoked salmon, a little bit of smoked salmon, a little bit of cheese, a little bit of smoked salmon till you get it, and put it under the grill. Toast them first. Toast your garlic bread first. Like take them out when they're halfway done. Then put that on and put it underneath and put a little parsley on top. And I'm telling you now, it's lovely. It's stringy. It's fucking tasty. It's hot. It's smoked. It's gorgeous. Oh, fucking freezing now. So I'm sitting here. Hold on. No complaining, guys. No complaining. It's because I'm drinking that poxy water. That's why it's fucking freezing. That's probably why I hate it. It's fucking freezing. Reminds me of drinking alcohol. You know, there's a stomach full of fucking cold liquid. That's what I love about tea now. Is your stomach alright? No, it's in bits. I'm not been on the cider all day. How's yours? Fine. Mine feels deadly. I'm after having about 15 days. You know? I value not feeling sick anymore. Yeah, I know. Yeah, oh well, you're right. You're right. I went through a bit of a phase of it myself and then went off it. Because I hate the texture of you know, smoked salmon, you take a little piece and you go, oh yeah, oh. And then you might get a little cracker or something, and you go, oh yeah, that's nice. But then when you start picking up big slabs out and putting it in, it's all gooey and sloppy. It's like, yeah, get the fuck. It's like, that's raw and all, fuck off, get that away me. Oh, that's what I mean, John. Please try this for me. Please try this. Please just spice that up. Just spice the soda bread up. Turn it into garlic soda bread. Just crush your garlic up and into a bit of butter. Make it yourself if you want. Or get the pre-made ones. Slice the mozzarella really thin and put the smoked salmon on under the grill. Because obviously it cooks it a little bit then. And it goes flaky and it's smoky. And I'm telling you guys, you're onto a winner there. If you treat your missus to that. And then you can just have a small rump steak or a cheap steak, a medallion, and a bit of asparagus and broccoli. And I'm telling you, you're on for the winner. You're on for the winner with that. Who doesn't love garlic bread? Like, come on, it's fucking delicious. So you get the crunch, then you get the goo, and then you get the salty fishiness. Oh. Yeah, seared, fried, yeah. Yeah, I know, yeah. Definitely, definitely. And you know what, I don't get along with my father, but it was him who showed me when I was about 7. One night we went to stay in his house on a Sunday. And he made it for us, and for a while we'd always ask for it. And it was our thing. And it stuck with me. It's one of the only things that stuck with me. I made it for me missus. The first or second night she came down, and she said, like, I've never had a starter like that. It was fucking lovely. Like, it's a great combo. Quick and easy. 2, maybe 3 pieces each before you have your meal. It's not, you don't make a meal out of it. Too much of it is sickly. 2-3 pieces each. It's lovely. So 1 piece of smoked salmon for 5-6 quid or 3 quid or whatever will be enough. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, it can be cheesy garlic bread with a little bit of mozzarella on it, yeah. But what I usually do with just a regular garlic bread, and I toast it a bit first because I don't like the bread too squishy. So I toast it 3/4 of the way, then have that already, slap it on under the grill for about 5 minutes. I'm telling you, it's gooey. It's a little bit not fishy like tuna fish. It's like it's the salmon has a lovely. So yeah, give it a go. Ugh. I never thought I'd wish me fucking joint would be up. Hold on, let me stretch. Let me just quickly stand up. My back's in the up. I need to get a proper fucking chair. Oh, fuck. But did I have a shower today? I did, yeah, I did. Before we went out, I did, yeah. Because I'm in the mood for a shower now, you know. Sometimes I like listening to radio when I'm in the shower. Or Rab, I love the fact you're still in here. Toasties rule, yes, Toasties rule, man. I want you to do me a favour and if you have Spotify, listen to the Opinion Matters podcast by Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon. Now, we can get picky and say they're a bit leftist and they don't speak about the real Irish issues, but they're very funny. They've been on Irish radio for 20, 30 years. I grew up with them and they talk about some good topics. Well, love it. If you're talking now, man, this one's taking me ages. I don't know whether it's because I'm talking or whether it's because my fifth one of the day. I don't fucking know. Or because I packed a gram into it. I don't know. Wasn't a gram, it was 0.6, 0.7. It's great, and the reason why is because my ma would have listened to that when they were on the radio when I was only a kid. I listened to it when I was in my early teens. Now and then they moved over and they have their own podcast now. But it's really funny. It's Dublin humour, Irish humour. You know, it's day-to-day issues. You know, it's Opinion Matters. Like it's very funny. It's very witty. And I think it's just be interesting for you that when you're popping around the house doing a bit of work, leave it on. That's what I do. I'll go, like, I'm wide awake now. This makes me awake. It doesn't make me go to sleep. My body's tired, but my mind ain't. Spent a fortune on it, and it's like, there's no point in complaining. My missus said it to me today, so who gives a fuck? The money's there to do it, but it fucking kill me. That's why sometimes I always tell you that I have a busy day on a Monday, because I try. You know, I'll always wake up and have my morning one, always. But even tomorrow I'm going to try and not have me second and third, you know. Have one at 7 when I wake up. And put the kettle on and all that. And then I won't have another one then before I get the kid to school at 9. And then usually, I'll try wait till 10, you know. That's when I usually do our mindfulness, prayer, meditation, medication. But, you know, every day is a different day, you know. I enjoy it. Like, getting so far away from being on drugs, getting so far away from being so shy, you know, afraid to have an opinion, afraid to have a thought, afraid to talk on live, you know. I'm not like that no more. It's always going to be there, but I treat it with this. Just sometimes I'll be high as fuck and I might get socially awkward. Sometimes that might happen. But what I do now is spark up another one and just go, fuck it. People say, you can't do that, this is a funeral home. And I go, yeah. I'm in a panic episode right now. Just because it's inside and you can't see it. So I roll with it now, good or bad. Cannabis stays with me. If I'm in the darkest place, I'm blazing up. If I'm in the happiest place, I'm blazing up. And if I'm in between, I'm blazing up. It's all good. And God graces me with that. Like every day I say, won't be able to smoke like this forever. I won't be able to smoke like this forever. I'm a fool and a stupid person if I think I can smoke so many joints every day with tobacco heavy and live a long life. I can't. But for now, this is what we do. Well, I seen a lovely set in Aldi today for 25 quid. I'm sure there's some lakes around, but the only problem with that is every time I say I'm going to go fishing, it's going to be, well, why don't the whole family go? I know. I shouldn't say that, but I know for a fact, if I ever say I'm going to go fishing, it's going to be on your own. Just not bring me, one of the kids, all of us. That defeats the whole purpose. So we're not at that stage. I'm at the stage of lying in the back garden in a fucking paddling pool, like Homer Simpson, as I always say, with a can of non-alcoholic Guinness. That's going to be my summer. Smoking on a few flav, maybe. Yeah, everything costs a fuck. Exactly, John. I'm glad you do it. I'm glad you put up your post last week. And I loved seeing all your gear there. You know, it's better than seeing a load of gear, a load of heroin or crack, or cocaine, or tablets, or foy, or drink. It's something. It's something your missus can say, oh, we bought a little bit of stuff, and yeah, he has an interest in it. Your kids can say, what's that, daddy? You know, it's different. He died soon after, so I always said I will never fish again in his memory. Really? We have a, well, we don't have a holiday. We have a Father's Day as well, but it's just a day. We went on a fishing trip with my stepdad, and I caught 40 fish. He died soon after, so I always said I never. His memory, yeah. Well, rest in peace to him. Maybe you should. Maybe sometimes, as I said, they say I'm not the only one who's gonna say it. They say face your fear. Maybe you'll go fishing and you'll realise what you wanted to say to your partner. You'll realise what you were gonna say in work. Maybe you'll go fishing and you'll bump into someone, you know. Well, you'll bump into someone, get the fuck out of my fishing spot, you prick. And then it'll turn out to be a big fucking grizzly bear, and then they'll fucking eat your head off. And we'll be reading about it. Man called Ricky Rick got eaten by a bear. You know. Yeah, that's an impressive haul. The most I've ever caught is about 3 mackerel on a rod. Like, I've seen lads taking 6 and 9 and all that, but back in the day in Balscadden, down in Hout, you know what I mean, or up in Hout and then down the rock faces, you'd pick back in the fucking early 90s to mid 90s. Like, when I used to go, my dad was 6, 5 maybe. It did take me maybe 5, 10 times maybe, you know. I'm obviously pissed up with a load of cans, but I loved it. And back in them days, I remember even back in them days, 98, 99, he'd be screaming and climbing back up, going, fucking foreigners, not enough space down here, all the rubbish and all, looking under, catching everything, they're keeping all the baby fish, they're eating everything, all the baby crabs fucking smell off them, you know what I mean? And that was back in 99, like, mackerel, yeah, for a second there I thought you said Machiavelli. I'm mashed now, guys. Feel like I've slowed down about 2 pegs. I've still got this. See, sometimes, as it says, you know, well, see, back in the day, I used to see me dad and all did have a bag, they'd whip it all. They used to just cut the head off right there and then, or put their finger in the gill and crack the head. And we bring them home, like, they're very bony fish, though, so you have to play around with them a bit, or else you just have to spit out the fucking bones. But they're tasty fucking fish. Big fucking ass, but a nice fucking fish. That is so magical. I kind of just want to. Yeah, well, that's true. You know, it's true. Yeah, yeah, and that's a very humble way to look at it. Like, you know, as I said, I'm a I don't know, young to middle-aged man who still is blessed that both my parents are alive. I lost all my granddads and grannies, but like some friends along the way and all that. But you know, I've never had to hold anybody's hand, which is not nice. My granddad did, but then he got incinerated, or whatever it's called. I forgot the word of it. Whatever it is. One day, it could be a backup thing. You might go out on a camping trip and you have kayaking and you've got a frisbee and you've got a dog and you've got fucking a bleeding, what are they called? A bushcraft thing to do. And then you say, fuck it, do you want to just fish for a little bit? You know? I can hear the fox croaking in the garden out there somewhere. Yeah, I can hear a bleeding fox. That's what water did to me. Water made me tired. I told you, I'd be feeling pissed and acting pissed. And I don't be pissed. Exactly, like, you know. Like Adam, who's gone to work today, all the way in New Zealand, lost his mother and his wife within 3 months. 4 months ago, all within a couple of months. And he's trying to get back into doing some of the things he wants to do, you know. No. No. It's been a good chat, guys. I've been on live for 2 hours and 2.5 hours, guys. You know, the long lives. Who's ever going to see this? Like, like, you know, I don't know how many people are going to see this, you know, but we just have a chat. Just a simple chat, you know. Yeah, exactly. And you caught 40 fish on that day, you know, and, you know, that is a memory. That is a good memory, you know. So I understand that. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know. But I know once you close a door, you close the door to possibilities as well. You know, you can't open the door to possibilities once you've closed it. So, you know, I never thought I'd make friends by coming onto YouTube. Friends that I might know forever. This is all hurdy-furdy, I might get blocked, but there's people that I will stay in touch with. And a few women, I was catching fish back to back to back. Yeah, they couldn't believe, and I couldn't either. Yeah, you know, and that's what I mean. Your luck was in that day. You know, your luck was in that day. You know, I don't know when my fucking luck will be in. I can't. Last time I went fishing, I caught a seagull. I told you that. I'm not messing, because we didn't have a fucking didn't have an anchor. Didn't have an anchor, so we were just throwing it out with bait, and it just kept floating. And the seagull came down and took it. And I was trying to reel it in and all, and then a load of people came down and says, cut the wire and all. Says, who the fuck are you? I says, I'm trying to reel him in so I can save the man. And they were, you know, mad fishermen that knew best and all that shit. We snipped them, we watched them fly off into the distance. They looked like 50 Cent. We named him 50 Cent because he had all these fucking things all over his face that got caught up in a net. Yeah. Yeah. Well, we used to go fishing, like, as I said, out to sea or up in Hope all the time. And you'd never really expect to catch in. You'd hope. But some people knew how to cast out. If you didn't know how to cast out past the rocks, and you'd lose your fucking line all the time, you have to be able to cast out and let it sink. You have to be able to know the feel of it and let it sink, and then not let it hit the bottom, but let it sink enough. You know what I mean? It's not that easy. And plus, you're falling down about 60 feet if you do. Like, I mean, it's a rock face. That's what we us as kids loved it. You used to have to climb down a sheer rock face, like, onto rocks. Right, it was like you're out. You know, you could be a good mile out, 1.5, but you're on an island type thing. Bounced away off the seabed, yeah, exactly. So I don't know if that works for mackerel or whatever, but, you know, I haven't been fishing in 20 years. So, like, guys, one of my last memories of fishing was I was sitting in Hope Pier by myself. I was homeless at the time. I got the train out, like, from the city centre. Had dirty shoes on. I had owed money out. I had spoke to any of my family. I was lost. Had nothing. I was actually going around sometimes, put my hand out and asking for spare change. And I seen loads of families fishing. Well, there was about 3 or 4 lads, and then the young lads. They were fishing and they were catching a few things. I had the rod, but I didn't have anything. I didn't know how to do anything. I didn't have any bait or nothing. So I just sat there and I watched them for ages. And I think I cried a little bit. I remember I did. And I remember saying, like, one day I'll fish. When I get my life back together, I'll fish. I'll catch fish and I'll bring it home. You know, I'll learn how to tie it. I'll learn how to, you know, that's what Jude can teach me. We can do it live, and Jude will be able to teach me in 2-3 hours how to tie it. You know, now he'll end up catching me ear or my lip, but one of us. You know. So when I log off here, I'm probably going to have a bowl of cereal. That's about it. If even, you know. I had a big feed today. Them potato skins. There was loads of them. You know. Aye. And I drank my first glass of water on live. You know, so I think I might just go and cuddle the missus. It's been a great night. But this is the thing, one of my fears is water. I can swim like a fish. That's one thing I can do. I can. But open sea when it's fucking out and it's black water. No, we don't live where you live, bro. Our water is black and dirty and horrible. Dangerous looking. There's orcas in there, even though there's not. To me there is. They're in there. Swimming around in the dark abyss. I'm not doing that shit. We used to go out to Lambay Island, you know, a lot as kids. And we'd shit me pants. And that's only about 3 miles out. You know, if 4 miles out. But anyway, I'm going to bed, guys. You know, I'm tired. I'm at the finishing this joint. This was a nice joke. And I'm all talked out. So everyone's been in here for hours. So like, it's been great. Honestly, great chat. And I'll talk to you all soon, right? Honestly, from me to you, it's been a great chat. Well, on a Sunday evening, Sunday night, you know. So